What's up, guys? Powerbang here, bringing you guys another Elite War Clan recap that went down just a few days ago. We had WHF versus CoC, and wow, man, this is just incredible. Like, literally one clan after another. It's just lining up. Random matchups, guys. It's not like we're arranging these, but we're just running the gauntlet right now. We're just doing our best to knock down the pins as they're stood up, so to speak. But WHF is getting the victory here over CoC, 82-78. Great job to them. We look forward to maybe a rubber match sometime down the road, having a best of 3 because they did win their first meeting with us by 2 stars. The second one went to WHF. We did have a Town Hall 11 disadvantage up top. They had 4, we had 3. We had a Town Hall 9 of advantage on bottom. They had, I want to say, like 3 or so. Very, very, not mature Town Hall 9s, low-level heroes and whatnot. So we smashed those pretty easily. But definitely good war to the CoC guys. We enjoyed it as always. But let's get into the recap, guys. If you guys remember, just yesterday we put out a video highlighting the Town Hall 11 and 10 govaho strategy. If you haven't seen that, definitely check it out. You can see Lars here in that video popping off on 99%. You also will have a video of Predator doing his 3-star raid against Adam Dudade. And yeah, so we'll skip over those for this video since we have already shown those on the last one. But let's watch Johnny Bravo here take out Slash. We'll start fast forwarding a little bit. Should come in with a Queen Walk from the bottom left. This is a very common base that seems to be getting copied all around the community in the Town Hall 10 level. It worked, well one war, but this is the 3rd or 4th time Johnny Bravo has actually 3-starred this base. So he knew exactly what to do. It's one of those things where it just, really, really nice when you can get a base that's been copied. So he walks his queen around. You're going to see a couple giants come down first, doing some tanking. Wizards for the final creation, then the king, then the Valkyries. Here they all go. We've got the Grand Warden as well coming. But yeah, just basically running in. The goal is to get those Valkyries to the first Inferno as soon as possible. Right when the giant bomb's about to pop, you see that Grand Warden ability. Inferno wrecked, bombs are triggered. Everything looking pretty good. Jump spell on the backside, right on the Inferno tower. Great job with that. Free spell comes down, making those Valks immune to pretty much the Inferno and all that other incoming damage. Great job. We've got the Wizards doing their thing up top. Hogs coming in from the top right. Town Hall gets a little Earthquake spell on it to weaken that up. And the Valkyries just continue to mow through the base. Queen walking around the outside of the map, taking everything out in the cleanup. Backside minions. Look at how fast this base went down, guys. There was a cleanup troop for every building. Perks of hitting something for the 4th or 5th time and getting that 3-star. Nice work, Johnny Bravo, on the base, man. Keep up the good work, man. If we see that one again in the future, I'm calling your number because you have a really good track record on that now. So, number 13, guys, Maximus coming with a Laloon here. It looks like he's going to do a Shatter Laloon. Not something we commonly see anymore at the Town Hall 9 level, but, the Laloons are always nice. I'm actually going to show a couple of them today that are a little bit not traditional anymore. So the jump spell comes down. Golem hops the wall. We've got the heroes backing everything up. Poison spell on the queen to slow up her fire. The king's going to basically hop in, ignore that elixir storage, take out the queen. Fantastic. Queen on queen action as well, so that's all good. And then we've got a lure coming out. We've got a dragon and a couple loons. Another poison spell goes down to help them out. And at this point, 3 air defenses on the top of this base. And he's going to basically just send in the hounds at this point. I don't think it's a shatter because he only brought the 1 golem. Looks like a quad Laloon here. So just a cold-blooded entry. There comes all the way in the corner. He gets a Tesla pop up there. So he drops a loon right on top of that Tesla and just gets that out of the way. But here comes the hounds. They're working their way through the base. He's got rage spells down to help the loons through. And they're just following the hounds. He starts sending in the next group of hounds. Targeted balloons are going to keep the group that's down there low rolling through the core, which is great. And then he sends in another hound to the top air defense. Probably could have come in to the left one there, as he is going to lose a few balloons before he gets that air defense taken out. But that's okay. He's going to recover from it just like completely fine. He's tanking a hound on the air defense, and the little pup there that's right next to it is going to take that thing out when the hound explodes. Beautiful. Gets it all taken care of. Just a few defenses left. Have to fight that sweeper a little bit, but that is going to do it for this base. He's got pups all over. Look at all those puppies flying around the base. That's a 3-star for Minkus Maximus. Beautiful job, man. We'll move to the next one. This is going to be number 14 here. Danny Mo going in. And again, guys, it is going to be a Laloon. And it looks to be a cold-blooded once again. He's going to get that queen. Also going to pick up an air defense in the back of that compartment. That's the goal. Funnel goes down with the wizards, making a nice wide funnel. And you're going to see the king come down and try to get into that compartment and take out the opposing queen, as well as the opposing king and the air defense here. So he lets that golem get out in front. Beautiful. Gets the king in just in time to where he's not going to redirect. The queen is working on him there. He starts banging the wall to get to the queen, but the friendly queen takes her out. And now he heads in to the base, and he's going to be able to drop the rage spell there. Get through the clan castle pretty easily. It's all air, so the king's going to go in, wreck the air defense. Beautiful job. He rages himself up, and then they're working on that wizard tower as well. But now it's just a matter of sending in targeted balloons and the hounds to all of these air defenses. I mean, just perfect execution here on the loons. Look at the targeting here. He even gets the rage spell for that first group, and they work their way through the air defense, the expo. I mean, just awesome. Great raid, Danny Mo. Hound comes into the backside, eats a couple bombs real quick, so he's got to get another one in there. He does zoom in that hound to resume tanking, but the air sweeper is doing a number on the balloons. They finally get it taken out, and they are working their way into the expo, and the hound speeds up to tank the last air defense. Beautiful job deploying on that back mortar, and also tanking the archer tower there. Last hound blows up, and we've got a wizard tower focusing on some loons here. The queen locks onto the wizard tower, and one drop from the loons will go ahead and take care of it. And that is that, guys. Clean up on the edge of the trash ring is all good. Queen does a great job surviving the entire raid, and the pups finish it off on the top right. 3 stars for the good guys. Danny Mo getting it done, man. Wonderful raid. All right, guys, number 18. This is Wanted Alex getting taken out by Triaka. This is one of the most creative attacks of the war. You know what? This is not the most creative attack of the war. Damn it anyways. Max attack, though. God, which one was it that I was thinking was most creative? I can't remember. One of them, I might not have shown it. I don't even recall. I wrote down a bunch of notes, but it's not popping up top of mind. But anyways, he gets that golem down, sends in a second and a third golem. So a stoned golem entry here. Opens up the compartment there with the wall breakers, and in come the golems, the heroes, everything looking good. Lots of tanking power here. So Quad Quake is going to come down. Wonderful job hitting that huge junction in the middle that opens up all of the compartments. And what I want you guys to pay attention to are the wizards in this raid. He sends a few more to back up his kill squad. That's all fine and dandy. Only one wizard is going to head into the base here. The other one's going around the outside. Let's watch this wizard as he continues on in. So, you know, golems are pushing through. He's gotten 2 air defenses. We're working on the third one. Looks like the wizard standing in the core taking out that dark storage. He's going to get that taken out. And who's he going to shoot next? Well, why not the queen? Why not the queen? You know, that's how I usually get my queen kills done, is we'll walk a wizard all the way into the middle of the base and count on it to get that queen kill. Boom! There it is. Wizard down. So, very comical, in my opinion, by Triaka. He gets that taken out, but just targets the loons into all of the point defenses, especially the exposed ones. But just beautiful job. He still has 5 or 6 balloons. Look at that. Just look at that. So he sends in 1 loon to that cannon on the bottom left. Good thing, because it took out the queen. Probably could have dropped it just a little bit sooner. Would have saved the queen's life. But no big deal. Looks like, you know, saves a loon even for the trash ring up top, making sure that gets taken care of. Same thing for the other storage that's up there. Awesome job on the raid, Triaka. Really, really enjoyed this one. Very nice raid. Nice seeing the max attack back out of nowhere. So, getting it done for that 3-star. Awesome job. All right, guys, number 20 is next. This is Tisdale. Maybe this was the raid, and it was not. So I'm just going to give up on trying to call raids super creative, and I'm gonna watch them, and I'm gonna commentate. So he has his queen start walking down to the right. I'm not sure if he wanted her to come back But we will see here. She is going to change directions on us. Gets the barracks taken out, and then the gold mine. And then what's closest next is the wizard tower. So back up at the top we go. And the wizard tower locks on. That's going to free up that junction on the wall for some wall breakers and also some Valk. So wall breakers immediately go down, but look at all those Valkyries. They immediately smash through the wall. In comes the king into the main compartment here. Loving the wreckage. Jump spell down on that main junction in the middle of this base. That opens up about 70% of the base. Everything open, and watch how fast the Valkyries just rip through. Just absolutely rip through that CC. Wow, man. Those tier 1 ground troops, the Valks just make absolute mincemeat of them. So, great job there on the CC kill. This raid was interesting because you'll notice it's starting to slow down already. The Tesla farm pops. It's going to get his Valks taken care of down there. The King's still up. 6 hogs left, guys. What's he going to do? It's a lot of the base to take out with 6 hogs, especially since there is a bit of a Tesla farm problem at the moment. So the wizard tower is locked on to one of his Valks that's beaten through the wall. In the meantime, he sends over some hogs, and they are doing work getting that wizard tower taken out. And the Valks are going to beat through the wall, and then comes some reinforcement hogs on the mortar. Great. And then this is where it gets interesting, guys. The king walked upwards, which was some good time that he needed to kind of let this thing develop. The Valks are doing their thing on the bottom right. Here we go, though. 3 hogs left. Watch the king as he tanks the wizard tower, the cannon, a Tesla, and then he's going to use that ability while the hogs jump in behind. They get the wizard tower taken out. They're going to get a Tesla taken out. That gives also the king time to get through the wall. That's going to play a huge role here in the ending of this raid. The queen works her way around. The Valkyries are outside. And now we've got a Valk. We've got the queen. Valk's out in front. We've also got a minion. So here is the final, guys. Watch this. This came down to the very end. 2 Teslas there are locked onto the Valkyrie. King, or the queen needs to pop that ability, as she will here shortly. Once she's on the storage, there's that ability. Gets through it in just a couple shots. And then archers do the tanking for the rest of the way. Queen walks in, locks onto the cannon, and then is going to take out that Tesla in a couple more shots, and that is it. 3 stars for the good guys. Really like this raid, Tisdale, from the perspective that you just stayed with it, man, and you took advantage of what you were given, basically, at the end, and made it work. You just made it work. That's awesome. All right, guys, so we've got the double jump, AQ, walk, govaho coming on at Town Hall 9. Really enjoyed this raid. The pathing and the compartments that the Valks hit. Awesome. Just awesome. You get that really long compartment on the top right. The queen is going to look to charge into that. So taking out a few of these buildings so far. Locks on with a Tesla. No wall breakers, actually. So it looks like she's actually just going to do a walk and clear out that compartment, which is just fine. And then we've got, what else do we have here? It looks like the queen walk. Then we got the govaho. Golem comes in, and Tesla immediately pops. We clean out that whole side with Valks, basically, and then send in the wall breakers to target the junction. It opens up, and now we've got Valks into the base. They've overrun the Golem. Golem in the CC, so he's going to drop a heal spell here after the jump to make sure that the Golems don't get roasted by that clan castle damage. So they heal up to full, and then immediately after the Golem's going to go down, they're going to hop the wall. There's the queen. They hop the wall and go smack her down as well. We've got the queen getting shot up right now. The healers are dying, but now he's sending in some hog riders, just targeting the flanks. The Valks core everything out, and that's going to make for a nice little heal spell there that the hogs can share. The Valks can share. Everything's up at full health. We've got the queen doing an AQ walk now, and the king is in that bottom right compartment. Just wreaking havoc, man. Loved the raid. K-Money, it was awesome. Hogs finish up on the last defense and turn around and clear out a few more buildings for that 3-star. Nice work, man. Let's look at one more, guys. This is number 23. This is Diego, and I believe this is the one I was talking about. This is a very creative raid, guys. Let's watch this. 4 jump spells, 12 wall breakers. So, crazy amount of wall breakers and jump spells. He's going to bring 2 golems for this opening part. And it looks like he's got 4 golems total. So those golems are going to help him as he circles his base. He's going to go... excuse me. Holy cow. So tired. It's not like it's 3:15 in the morning or anything. But anyways, heroes go in. Now we've got a double jump spell to get through this first compartment. Kind of a weird one, but it's going to work out just fine. He drops it in a fashion that's going to keep him out of the core. That's going to keep the queen going for these things rather than, you know, having the Valks, or not the Valks, excuse me, the Golems or the King stray and not stay in their lane, basically. So King uses that ability, starts working his way through that Tesla farm. Unfortunately, gets a little bit out in front of the Golems, does lose his life, but now we've got more wall breakers coming in, more Golems here, and another jump spell to go ahead and get them through. He still has 2 more jump spells left in the bag. Wizards backing up those Golems. On the outside there, he's got 4 Wizards doing their thing. So really, really nicely done. The mortar has been taken out, and then we've got another double bomb trigger, so all 4 bombs have been triggered at this point. So it's looking like he might struggle a little bit. Is he going to get through the rest of his base? I don't know. Remains to be seen. So the queen working her way through the wall. Exvo is mowing her down, man. Mowing her down. So she's actually going to get super low, and the queen decides, you know what, let's use that ability, and then we'll take out the air defense. Then we'll turn on that same Expo that was shooting us, and we will get it taken out before it takes out me. So queen gets it done right at the last second before she dies. Jump spell goes down, beautifully placed. That's going to let the Golems get all the way across, and those Hog Riders are actually going to go in as well. But the Wizards come down on the outside to funnel. There's an absolute ton of them left. We've got a Golem, or 2 Golems in that last compartment. One of them is going to start hitting the wall. What the hell is that? Like, honestly, why is this Golem hitting the wall when all of the other troops just jumped the damn jump spell? I mean, like, what is going on here? I don't get this at all. So, very strange. The Hog comes in at the very end, is working on that queen. Not quite enough juice. We've got the Golemites going to attack the queen now. They're not going to stand long enough to take her out, so she is down to just a little bit of health left, and she's going to pick the wrong fight there. There is a street gang of blue-robed wizards, and she goes and caps one of them, and they're like, nah, we ain't standing for that. They turn, smack her down, finish off the 3-star. I thought she was going to finish off this raid, staying alive somehow, that queen. So anyways, Diego, nice work, man. Love the raid. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for this recap. This was WHF over PowerCock. 82-78. The stats of the war right here. We did have all attacks used on both sides, which was great. 23 3-stars for WHF and 18 for PowerCock. So good luck, guys, moving forward. Hit us up later on down the road. We'll get that rubber match scheduled. Looking forward to it. Bounce back strong. And this is going to do it, guys. If you like the video, hit the like button. And if you have not subscribed yet, I can't imagine that you haven't. I'm so freaking charming. Definitely hit that sub button, and I will be back tomorrow, I believe, with some Town Hall 8 action that doesn't use Valks, believe it or not. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it. This is Powerbang. I'm signing out. Until next time, guys, take care.